love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So now that was a good and I was like, I had a
your son. Two funny mamas.
Hi, how y'all doing? I'm Kym Whitley.
And I'm Sherri Shepherd. Hey.
And welcome to Two Funny Mamas.
Two Funny Mamas. This is nice. I know I have to repeat. I think I'm right brain. Like I have to repeat certain things.
I think you're no brain right now.
No, it's a brain.
No, it's not.
I had a sliver of edibles earlier. You want to say that?
What?
I thought I could say that.
No.
Oh, I can't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, say it. Definitely. Let's talk about it.
No, I did a podcast earlier.
And they gave you something.
Why are you saying that like you said talk about it like it's illegal? Luenell did. I remember Luenell was a co-host on the podcast with Kym.
She slipped me one at her party.
She did, but
it was a blueberry one, man. I got in trouble that night.
Was Wiz Khalifa's mama that strain? Wiz Khalifa's strain?
Oh, maybe it was.
She had Peachy over there, which is Wiz Khalifa's mother. I did her podcast, and it's a great location. And so Wiz Khalifa's mother had all of these edibles from the Wiz Khalifa strain. So I remember because she said blueberries. And she had a wine by E40, the rapper E40, this a cotton candy wine.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then she had some peach edibles. So she was talking about it so good. And I said, well, can I taste a little bit? Because I've never done edibles. So Peachy said only give her a sliver because I guess it got a lot of THC or something in
First of all, it ain't THZ. TMZ. Okay. It's
going to be good.
Podcast. You are tripping.
I was messing
THC.
up THC. TLC. What about your friend?
All right.
Could they let you down?
So now it's her. She's going to derail the whole podcast.
You know what Luenell said when I kept making mistakes? Because we was talking about Blair Underwood, and I kept saying Bill Blass.
No, you didn't.
And she said, somebody get this bitch some water, because I got a fucking rookie. I'm not dealing with no rookie.
That's what she said.
And she put her hand on my wrist. It was so funny. But it was just a little sliver that I had. And I kept saying, I don't feel nothing. So she gave me another little sliver. And she said, you'll feel it later. And I took some of the
Yeah, like now.
Yeah, you know what it makes me? I'm I feel like I'm just sleepy.
This is going to be great. I'm so excited.
You
I'm
sound
so
like
excited.
It's about to start filming them.
Chris is excited. I'm irritated.
This is going to be great because it's going to kick in, and at 40 minutes in, you're going to see Sherri downshift to a new gear, and I'm so excited to just watch this all unfold.
Sleep?
No, just this.
I should probably go to the bathroom.
I think this might be. Oh no!
Out of control. She said now she got to go to the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No, it just makes you feel because I did it about 2 hours ago.
Oh, it should be gone.
Gums are gone. It just makes you feel I'm sleepy.
Okay.
I was trying to watch Handmaid's Tale, but I realized Handmaid's Tale has a lot of graphic sex. And Josh was running. I kept having a hard time putting it on pause. So I couldn't watch it. And he was like, can I watch a cartoon? And I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching a graphic sex series and I'm talking to Joshua about watching cartoons. So
but that makes sense. I use edibles to go to sleep. Melatonin, there's two different sleeps, melatonin or an edible.
Okay.
And an edible, because then when I take an edible, I don't wake up in the middle of the night to pee.
You use to pee on yourself? You still did that, and I ain't that high. I still got my sense.
Still got the fastball.
I ain't that doggone gone. Don't y'all be disappointed subscribe to this podcast. Sherri ain't giving it nothing. Yes, I will.
Oh, that was good, Sherri.
Because you was like, I go to bed, I don't even get up to pee. Well, what do? You must be on yourself. That is how you make a joke.
Okay, but it wasn't that I peed on myself. It's just that you're in such a deep sleep.
Right.
That I don't wake up. My bladder doesn't tickle me and say, get up.
It probably do. You just don't respond. No. Your bladder say, hey, help.
I'm knocked out. But no, I'll get up and use the bathroom in the morning. But I'm like, boy, that edible keeps me knocked out. And then melatonin, I'll wake up.
Could be standing over you. You wouldn't even wake up.
No.
Your hair looks pretty.
Oh, well, thank you.
Why does those braids get thicker and thicker and more
Oh, they're swollen. She just redid them. That's
why. Because I'm like, they're more like Ashford and Simpson.
Oh, damn. Now you're cracking jokes.
No, they don't look bad. They look good. I'm not. No. I just said you look pretty. Your hair looks pretty. But they just keep getting fuller. Like you become a more Rastafarian.
So, wow. So
that's what you looking like. Like it's more pretty Rastafarian.
Okay.
Because they keep getting thicker.
So we need to talk to Angie. That's like me. I keep getting thicker. I had to start back on WW. I fell off.
Did you ever stop? Why are you saying that on the public?
Not fell off, but you know how you don't.
You had setbacks.
I had some setbacks, because I feel some rolls.
I did too, because I was depressed 2 days ago and I had 2 slices of the sugar-free cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Right, and then you brought the cheesecake over here.
And I brought the whole cheesecake over here.
Well,
and here's the thing.
Sabotage.
And I'm your basement friend. That was not good. You couldn't order a slice of the sugar-free cheesecake. You could only order the entire cheesecake. And I'm sitting here going, I'm only going to eat 1 slice because I'm not that depressed, like cutting myself. That's water with lemon.
Have you had one of these?
Yeah, I had one last podcast when you gave it to me. So I ate 1 slice and I ate one and I brought and Kym said, don't bring the whole cheesecake over here. But I brought it anyway because it was Andre's birthday. So I brought the cheesecake for everybody to eat. Kyle had some. Oh, speaking of Kyle Whitley, you guys, I was reading the comments. I'm getting back to normal. Overwhelmingly, Kyle Whitley,
I'm getting back to normal. That's not normal. Well, Chris is over there cracking up. I know. So I'm getting back to normal. Kyle Whitley, you guys, your comments. Go ahead, finish, weirdo.
I just feel like my energy is coming back.
Oh, yes.
But Kyle Whitley overwhelmingly got rave reviews. People loved Kyle Whitley. Kyle Whitley, if you didn't see our podcast last week, and you must watch it, Kyle came in towards the end, he and Andre, because they were playing a pickup geriatric basketball game. Because Kym Whitley, we can see the basketball hoop outside our office. And they took the longest. It was Rodney, Kyle, and Andre. Them was the biggest stomachs, slow movingest.
Slow ball shooting.
They were shooting a pickup game of ball, and everybody looked like their prostate was hurting.
Yeah, they was having problems.
When they would do like 3 throws, they would just stand there and look at them. So we were talking about them pretty bad. But we had Kyle on the air on our podcast as a guest, and he was just, Kyle is very heterosexual hunter. And he's very male. And so he answered a lot of questions that I was posing to him about women. And basically with Kyle, he was like, anything you do that's an overture towards us is saying we gonna get the booty. Just basically. Kyle, but he was so funny. Literally, Kym, people thought, okay, they understood where you get your craziness from.
So they understood. Kyle Whitley is my brother.
Kyle Whitley is Kym Whitley's brother. Yes. And he was very funny. So they want him to make a regular appearance on the show. They wanted to be 2 brothers and a white dude. Because Chris was charming and too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
They wanted to say them to be 2 brothers and a white dude.
That's kind of funny.
I thought it was funny. Kyle was definitely a deserved fan favorite. I definitely cracked up whenever I was talking about something, and I think I just threw out like that I ordered like a vodka soda or something. I was like, and he turned it into 7th grade gym class, and he was like, "What are you drinking a vodka soda for? That's for ladies."
That is my Kyle.
I was like, "Yes, sir. I'll get something more badass next time."
Very funny, very open.
He was great.
We ended on, did he like kissing? Like when we're kissing. And we were talking about the intimacy of it. That's when you came back and I told you and you ran off the set. You didn't even say goodnight. When I started talking to you about Kyle kissing, you didn't want to hear it.
I didn't want to hear that nastiness.
Okay, well, both of y'all know each other kisses.
Do we? Have I kissed? I don't remember kissing.
It's been a minute.
And some readers want to know why we don't have matching chairs, Kym. Why you haven't bought
that is so hilarious.
I keep getting this question, like, why don't they have matching chairs?
That's kind of indicative of the entire setup. There's a lot that could be done on this show with some minor preparation, some minor planning. It doesn't happen. If one more person makes a tech comment, I'm going to rip my hair out. I'm like,
wait a minute. They talk about the tech?
They said, no.
time? Why bleep in a certain place? Why it look like it froze here?
Why is it edit? No edits ever happen. It's more fun to say edit that out when we know we're never going to edit that out. That's why. That's your
Or they
answer.
say, how come y'all said edit it out? What did you edit out? So and then comment, so they were like, what is going on with the chairs? Overwhelmingly, people like it unstructured.
Yeah, people like
People like
crazy.
the podcast very unstructured.
Because this is my office chair. The blue chair is my office chair. The brown chair is
The
my
brown
dining
hemorrhoid
room
chair?
Is the dining room chair. So you know what kind of dining room I got.
That's the chair that came with the house.
That's the chair.
I've been on Kym, get a new dining room set when it's like, hip, contemporary.
I'm looking for a designer right now.
A designer. Okay.
Because I can't pick up you want to go pick up furniture for me?
I love that you said it.
But I want to donate this. Anybody want this dining room? It's beautiful.
Just sit it out there. There's somebody going to come put it right
in this
in the
neighborhood. You
room.
can't sit out.
Because they're going to come take it. That's what you
No,
want.
the neighbors, you can't sit stuff out in this neighborhood.
Oh, they'll. My car been sitting in front of your house for the last 6 days.
It's a very fabulous car.
I lost my keys at the comedy club.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
I asked, I asked,
Sherri.
hold on, let me turn this
Who
on.
ate the edible?
Because, Chris, I got your text. I just fixed that. Thank you.
No, we were supposed to go to a comedy club that was like an hour away so that Kym could watch the comedy, which I thought was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Because we're comics. Well, who wants to go watch comedy? You want to do comedy. But it turned out we went with Kym's nieces here visiting. And we all went, and Kym's friend.
Yeah.
And it was David Arnold was there.
Yeah,
he was
headlining. So excited to see us.
He was. And Chris Spencer was there.
And Barry was there.
And Barry was the promoter. And so the club was packed. Yeah. The first thing Kym started screaming about is nobody's wearing a mask. She's upset because nobody's wearing a mask. And
yes,
screaming at me. Just, oh my God.
It was ridiculous. We walk into this club, people act like everything back to normal. And I started yelling, variant, the variant.
Sound like it was variant. Half the people didn't even know what you was talking about. So
they thought you were looking for somebody named Variant.
Exactly. It's Variant here. I know Variant.
I was.
That's basically how she was doing.
So tell us what happened.
But here's the thing about Kym. Like, we're both stand-up comics, but I love stand-up. So I was leaning on the speaker, like listening to the women, because I would like to see what the women in comedy are talking about. And I'm listening to
I can hear him in the back, just like you could.
Kym is back there just taking pictures and laughing. She's not paying any.
I was eating crudité.
You was eating crudité. She's not paying any attention to the comedy. And David Arnold came up to me. He said, "This is why we vibe so well, because it is oozing from your body. You want to go and do stand-up so badly on that stage." So they called us up. And I tried to banter with Kym, but I just lost her somewhere in between walking up to the stage and getting called up to the stage. I just lost you.
No, you didn't lose me. Let me tell you why. I am, as Chris knows, I'm a perfectionist, okay? Number one is, I got to watch everything. They only had one mic. It's very hard to do a double stand-up with only one mic. And you had already started talking. So
Would have never guessed.
So we know where that goes. And she's talking and yelling at the people like we are in 3,000 seat stadium.
Because the mic was having issues.
So I went and my son was like, who are you talking to? It's 20 people in this room.
Girl, that room was packed.
It was packed.
It was a lot of people.
We could see them all.
Because if they don't hear you, they're going to start talking.
Right.
And once you start talking, you lose your audience. And I was not going to lose that audience.
Right. And you was talking, and then they brought a second mic. And then my mic, they couldn't work together.
It was given out.
So she loves stand-up. I do stand-up.
I started talking without the mic.
She started talking.
But I had my purse wrapped around my shoulders, and I took it off. I threw it on stage.
I pick it up. I was like...
And then she goes and sits with a bunch of girls, starts taking pictures right on the side of me while I'm doing stand-up.
Right, that was
So
rude.
she's distracted, so everybody's laughing at her while I'm doing stand-up.
No, because I realized I was pulling your shine.
Yes.
And I said, I was like, y'all stop taking pictures. I wasn't taking pictures. They were taking pictures. I was like, this is being rude. So then I got up and walked, excuse me, y'all. I walked off the stage. Sorry. Then I walked off, and I ain't done nothing today. I shouldn't be on it at all. I actually got to go work out. I've done nothing. And I walked off the stage. So then we went to the bathroom. We did a couple things.
Yeah.
We get home. Sherri can't find her key.
I don't have the key.
She drove to my house. They told her. So then she called and said, could y'all look? I still don't think they've done a thorough job.
No, you know what I think? I think they looked. I think somebody found the key and they have my key fob. Because a key fob to a car like mine, you have to program it. It's quite expensive. You can sell that on eBay and make a few $100s.
Well, why don't you stop telling the person that got your key? Now you done told them. They might have turned
if they have the key. No, but if they have the key this long, they're doing exactly what I said they were doing.
Why don't they just tell you they have it and get a
because they can because I'm not gonna because they could probably get more money if they sell it on eBay.
No, they won't get not as much as it's gonna cost you at the dealer to get that car to get that new key.
It's the principle. I'm not buying back my own key. I did that one time with a cell phone in New York.
Yeah.
I lost my cell phone and it ended up a girl in the Bronx had it and I had to buy it back from her. And then she gonna give me my phone. We go to the worst part of the Bronx. I left it in Toys R Us. They got my phone that quick. And then I dialed it from my girlfriend's phone and the girl texted and was like, yes. I said, hello, do you have my phone? And she goes, it's not your phone, it's my phone because I paid for it. I bought it from somebody. And I go, well, it's my phone. You have my phone. And she said, well, it's mine now. And I said, I'll buy it back. Because I had like Richard Pryor. I like had celebrities' names in there. And I said, and I had Jeffrey's pictures.
First of all, you didn't have Richard Pryor's name and number in there because he wasn't around, was he?
In 2007? Was he around?
I don't know, but you could have said another celebrity because you're going to bring up some celebrity that might not have been here and been here. You could have said...
It was somebody like Richard Pryor. I don't know.
He died in 2005.
Okay, so I still could have had Richard Pryor's number. He just was not there anymore.
On her Nokia, she played Snake on it too.
It was. I can't.
Okay, so go ahead.
My brain is not. I can't think of a celebrity. I could have Beyonce. Whatever.
Okay.
I like Richard Pryor. That sounds better. But I had to go to the Bronx, and it was all of these drug dealers and stuff in the neighborhood she lived in. And I walk up to the door. Yes, it was drug dealers in 2007, 2008. I walk up to the door. I give her $100 or $150. She gives me my phone. Do you know what she said to me?
What?
God bless you.
She didn't say that. But you know
if I wasn't scared of getting my ass whooped, I would have been, bitch, what do you mean God bless me? I just bought your phone, my phone back.
But you're looking at it wrong. Somebody sold it to her, so she would be at a loss.
Because that's what she said.
Allegedly.
Yeah, she probably could have took it and told me. She said, I have a young son and I paid for this. You got to give me the money back.
I believe
so
that.
I gave her $100 or $150.
Somebody sold her that phone quick.
Yeah, she said it was a trio. Remember the trio?
Yeah.
Palm Trio.
The whole trio was
I'm glad
pink.
you didn't say I'm glad you didn't cuss her out.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have done it because she looked like she could beat my ass. No, sir.
Right, but
I can read a room. I know how to read a room. And I know what
I don't know her story.
Yeah. You know who don't know how to read a room? Monique.
Why do you say that?
Monique.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Monique knows how to read the room. So I'm going to go over this story. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Do you still got to pee?
No.
Because I hate when the fans be watching our podcast and they go, there go Kym, she's starting to rock. Let me tell you, fans, y'all put a lot of pressure on us. Okay? I just want to live my life and be on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I didn't know that I did rock. Okay, let's start there. Let's talk about it.
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about why you rock. I want to know what's going on with this piece of art behind you. I
know we have to talk about it. My friend, an artist, Jesse Raudales. He is Latino and is he native? No, Mexican. I'm messing it all up, y'all. But because Chris, you threw me off, I had pulled up the Blair Underwood story. So, but you all, do you love our two funny mamas? He surprised me.
It's beautiful.
And Sherri doesn't know. I got a box over here. I'm gonna pull it over. It just came today. That's what's so weird. I think he sent her a picture too, because when she saw he sent me the picture, she was like, oh, that's so nice. So I think he made her one.
Oh,
so
that's great.
Just to open it up. But can you show Jesse's Instagram? This is a fantastic artist. everyone, but he is also he was the first. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull this.
No, you're good. You're good. We'll get this picture up in just a second. I just emailed it over, so take your time.
Oh, you just did. Okay, so let me explain this to you. In 2006, he was the first Latino Olympic artist to represent the United States in the 2006 Olympics. So Jesse Raudales, and he is a fantastic artist. And his Instagram, Chris, you'll put up his Instagram?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll put up this picture real quick, and we'll put up his Instagram handle as well. Look at Sherri showing it off. Jesse Raudales, there you go. Check him out. Looking good. Go ahead and we'll just pull that back down. Yeah.
That was nice
I'm
to put
cutting
that
off
up
my
in.
double chin.
But that was nice to put him up.
What do you got going on back there, Sherri?
What?
What do you got going on back there?
I'm Vanna Black.
Oh, she's showing the
Nice.
art.
Very nice.
So Sherri, is that not a lovely piece?
Yes, absolutely. And
Don't get up. Don't go back over there.
Oh,
go
and
back over there.
I love it. He really got the wig together because I could see some of my hair when my wig exposed a little bit.
So this just came in today.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, Jesus.
Why you dancing? I would have helped you.
Oh, God, I didn't know it was that heavy.
Shit. I would have helped you.
Joshua brought it in, so I figured, y'all. So we have these two big boxes for our listeners that just came in. And let's see what it is. Jesse Raudales, the artist, who did this piece. And I think this is something for you.
For me?
Yeah, it just came in before you came over.
But it's two of them.
So let's see what it is.
Oh, wow.
Everybody, we're opening the box.
Oh my God.
So let's open it.
You gotta do this. You gotta do this.
Yeah.
So Kym is cutting the string on the box.
I'm cutting the string on the boxes. These boxes, so you all have to go on YouTube to see this fantastic artist.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay, why can't I open them?
So he sent this, and let's see what it is. So go support this brother.
Oh my
God. He did one. Let's see what this one is.
Oh, we each got one.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's
Hello.
Because I told him when you came over.
Oh, this is a
one.
big one.
Look at yours.
Which one? What kind do you got?
Oh, I got this. And then he gave me this because I gave this. So I gave a gift to Lena Waithe, right?
Right.
And I told him I loved it.
Right.
So he sent me one.
Oh, the same gift that you gave to Lena Waithe.
Yes, but I didn't realize he would do that.
Oh,
I was
so
like, can I
cool.
give this, to my friend Lena
Right.
for our housewarming? But now I found out she's been in the house a year. I'm ashamed.
Well, see, but this is the first time he went over there.
He gave me one.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's amazing. Like, bring it over here. It's out of the Two Funny Mamas. So.
Look at it's a picture for people who are listening. It's a picture of Malcolm X.
Almost said Jamie Foxx. That's Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I wish you would have.
I'm done with you.
No, but I knew it was Malcolm X. That is beautiful.
Well, that is
gorgeous.
Jesse Raudales.
Jesse, thank you for both of the pictures. I'm gonna take
Thank
both
you,
of them
Jesse.
home.
No, you're not taking that one on. One is mine and one is yours. It's
No,
Jesse.
this one is yours. This one is yours, and these two are mine.
No, you don't need two of them in the house.
I'm not gonna put one in the house. I'm gonna send one to my other house.
No, I wish y'all and listeners could see my face. This
At all time moment.
My house, first of all. But everybody, Jesse and then Raudales,
We gotta put
Raudeles.
his site up because
Yeah, we got it. We got it up there.
So
But for the
much.
listeners, I want the listeners to
Oh,
know.
sorry. Yeah. If you go to @Jesse, that's JESSERAUDALES, Raudales. on
Raudales,
Instagram.
thank you. I messed up Jesse's name. Jesse Raudales.
That was really
Look at him.
pretty cool. Look at that
Isn't
hair.
that
I got
great?
red like that.
And Miguel Nunez, who's calling me right now. Miguel introduced me to him when we did Sparks. He was just a young little boy.
Oh, you got to put Miguel on speakerphone if he's calling right now. Tell him he's on here, but we got to get him on.
Jesse, Lord. Miguel,
Yeah, babe.
we're doing our podcast right now. You're on speaker. Guess,
I'm on speak. Oh, good. I start cursing. Hey, yo.
hey, honey, guess whose artwork we just displayed?
Jesse Raudales.
Yes! How did you know?
I just felt it because I know he loves you. He does our work. He deserves it.
How long?
You know, I got about 10 pieces of Raudales here in my living room right now.
Raudales. We met him. He was young. You brought him on the set.
Huh?
You brought him on the set of Sparks.
That's right. He was a young and striving artist from my hometown, Wilson, North Carolina. I knew he had talent. He came out here. He just hustled and just started doing it on his own. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know much about art, but you can get out here in California and figure it out. He did, and became an Olympic, one of the first Black Olympic artists.
Yes, that's right. We did it for 2006. He sure did.
Yeah.
Very proud of him.
Very proud of him. From a little bitty Wilson, North Carolina, a little hole in the wall we're from.
Oh, well, good. Miguel is on Everybody Knows Family Business. On
Family Business, BET.
That's right. It's a very good show.
BET and streaming on BET Plus.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, Miguel. I never get to talk to you, but I'll call you back after. Say hi to Sherri.
Luenell and I were talking about you. Luenell and I were talking about you, Miguel. When you went over her house, she took all her edibles from the barbecue.
I took everything I could get my hand in my pocket.
That's what she said. She thought she was going to take one edible. She said, Miguel cleaned me out of all my edibles.
She said, Miguel, come over here. I got all kinds of edibles. Man, come on here and get some edibles. She just said, Miguel, come over here and get an edible.
That's true. Okay.
So you took all the edibles.
So then, no, I ain't take them all, but she brought a big, like, one of those pumpkin that kids have at Santa Claus time and on Halloween time. And it was like, maybe like 30 of them in there. I took, 15.
You took half. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh, that's funny.
I literally thought it was for me.
You all right with
You
your
all
cough?
right?
Yeah, careful. He might have a variant.
I'm eating the Wendy's loaded potato with chives, cheese, and bacon tips.
Do you realize that both of us are on a diet?
I was going to say.
I can
Yeah.
have
You can eat
potatoes.
vicariously through me because I eat everything.
Yeah, so that's what I heard.
That's right.
I can 10 pounds of food and lose 5 pounds.
I was going to say, he's still got abs
Yes,
probably.
high metabolism. Very high metabolism.
I keep it moving. Sherri know.
Sherri knows.
Why Sherri know?
Sherri knows. That's that Wilson.
I saw you doing the walk on your IG, doing your walk over by the pool. You was working in the elevator suit.
Oh, watch the one I'm going to post today. It's later on. It's my Mary J. Blige homage.
Uh-oh, I want to see that one.
It's my thigh-high boots.
Hey, which one? When are you going to post that one man you did naked over my house?
Oh,
That'd be a good hit. Sherri.
Wait. Oh, you told me not to say that. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Miguel Nunez, I'm going to hurt you bad. I'm going to hurt you bad, Miguel.
That was the name of the video.
Is that what you wrote it under? I'm going to hurt you bad? Is this another Leon Jane Kennedy experience?
That was the name of the video. Miguel, I'm going to hurt you bad. You know what
Oh, gosh, that's why I love you, Miguel Nunez. So crazy.
Miguel, we're going to talk to Miguel later, but Miguel's making money on Bitcoin.
He's made like $450,000.
No, don't tell everybody 720.
No, you make quite a bit of money in Bitcoins.
Oh,
Listen,
my
I
God.
was telling everybody about that one I told you about G99. When I told everybody it was 0.6, this was 2 weeks ago.
I know.
told a lot of people, just bet $100. Everybody who bet $100, if you saw yesterday, I sent it to you. It went up 5 points.
Why can't you just do it for me and I give you the money?
Me
I don't have
too.
time for all that.
Everybody who bet $100, everybody who got $100, it's $960 right now for that 100.
But how come you couldn't do it for us? We could have just cashed it.
Y'all didn't say do it. Y'all didn't say. I asked y'all didn't respond. If you would have said, listen, do it for me. You just didn't want. You didn't want to do it. You wanted me to do it for you. You didn't want to ask me. You just thought the chips are gonna fall where they may.
No, $100, I don't mind that. So,
In 2 days, you could have made $720,000.
okay, I don't want to talk about it. So we'll
You know what else went up? Somebody asked me, Miguel. Our friend Devin, she's a swim instructor. She said to me, 2 or 3 months ago, she said, Sherri, buy stock in AMC because it's really cheap. It was really cheap. She said, I'm telling you, the stock gonna go back up. And I forgot to do it. And she thought I did it. So she sent it to me. She said it's at $35.
Today?
Yeah, she said it's at $35. And she said, did you get the stock like I told you? And I said, I forgot to do it. And she was like,
And I have a ton of AMC.
It's up at $35.
Oh, wow.
I know, $100 today. Right now it's up 100.
Well, it's
Can we call Miguel later? I'm getting
yeah,
depressed.
she's getting depressed. All right, love.
Don't get depressed, baby. Come over here. Just come over here, bring some lotion. I'll make you.
Why is everybody like that? I got a church dress on, and everybody, no matter what.
That's even better.
Oh, God, he said that's even better.
Oh my God.
All right. Goodbye, Miguel. I'll call you afterwards.
Bring one of those old church fans with you, too.
You know, I just want to say for the record, Lord, I'm not participating in this conversation at all. What do you think about
Oh, wait, Miguel.
Oh, he might as well do some hot topics.
Yeah.
You want to do some hot topics with us, Miguel?
Have him phone in.
Let's go.
Yes, we're going to do hot topics by phone. So Blair Underwood just announced an end of his 27-year marriage to Desiree. Is that's Desiree?
Desiree, yeah.
To Desiree,
DaCosta.
his wife, Desiree DaCosta. They have
Yeah.
3 lovely children.
Yes.
He said that they're going to be friends. It's going to be amicable. They've done a lot of prayer, but it's coming to an end. How do you feel about that? Because we all know Blair.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Everybody, a lot of people don't know this. Desiree, I've known her for umpteen years, long before he ever met her.
Yeah.
Desiree was Eddie Murphy's
Eddie Murphy's
personal right hand.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do nothing, anything for so many years. She was his right hand.
That's how I met Desiree up there at Eddie's office.
Desiree
Yeah.
was Eddie Murphy's right hand. Did everything for years. She met she met Blair, and I never thought ever that this would happen.
I mean,
they've been the most solid, classiest couple in all of entire Hollywood.
Yes.
It's not even inside and outside. You never seen them out. You never seen them negative publicity. You never seen them in negative press.
Never.
You never seen them out in any shape, form, fashion. All I can say about Blair and Desiree is they do everything with class. Even this, how they announced it, it's all just, this is what it is. We're family, da-da-da. I just pray to God that, that nobody's heart is broken and that it is as amicable as they say, because I never thought it would ever happen in a million years. I don't know what led to it. And I know that, you can love somebody and grow apart and so more than growing together.
Yes.
They waited till all the kids got out of college. Mm-hmm. They did all the right things. They did everything the right way. I'm just saying that it couldn't last.
It leads.
They are exempt from anything you heard about any old Hollywood couple, this or that or that.
That's not it.
There's never been one negative thing about them. Ever.
Never. And to kudos to Blair, because he's the actor and he's the more well known. You've never heard bad things about Blair in the streets. When I say scandal has never touched Blair Underwood's door, I have the utmost respect.
Because I tried to hit it a couple times, and it just
I know.
never.
You hit in the back of his truck in his car. I know.
But that's always the subject that comes up at auditions. We always talk about how Kym tried to take Blair down. And
tried to take Blair down.
But you know what I think?
Go for it.
Miguel, about Blair is now, because I do think people grow apart. And sometimes I think, is marriage supposed to be forever? Because I feel like with this one, they had 27 beautiful years together. Like you said, they were always together, Desiree and Blair. 27 beautiful years. They're celebrating 3 beautiful kids who are all out of college. So I'm not as sad as I thought I would be, maybe because I'm a little desensitized because everybody be breaking up.
Because you done broke up twice.
I mean, no, it's not even the filter.
I feel the exact same way you're saying right now.
Right.
About it. I feel the same. And that's a whole other subject for a talk. Is, are men and women really supposed to be monogamous?
Well, I don't know if they had a problem with that. We can't speculate on whether monogamy was the issue. But
no, but you just said, are we supposed to be with? Let me just put you there. Are we supposed to be with one woman for the whole rest of our life?
right, are you supposed to be with, like sometimes I feel like with marriage, it's got to be like a job. Like you got to get together and reassess where you going. Are y'all growing together? Are you losing each other? How we feeling it? Like a tune-up of your marriage. And so many of us do not do that. And then we look up and we go, how did we get here?
No, it's true, because if I was married right now, I still would want to give Chris some.
Yeah, you run into
right.
He said you'd be running the engine till it break down. Kym was saying something. I'm
Right.
sorry.
No, I was just talking smack, and Chris didn't catch it. That's all.
Oh, that's right. Well,
I shouldn't want to interrupt three people.
thank you. It's a hard one. It is a hard one. Okay, with this, y'all, it's crazy, both of y'all. But it's a hard one with like I said, there's really, they celebrated 27 beautiful years. Do you understand? People don't typically last that long in Hollywood.
No.
So to celebrate such a long time and a raise 3, like they got such wins in a relationship.
Yes.
So I'm not as grieved as I thought I would be. And maybe that's because I've grieved so many other relationships breaking up. I'm so used to now we're on a text chain of somebody going, so-and-so broke up. So I'm grateful for Blair and Desiree.
Right. And I hope that they are both happy and no one's, he gonna get a young one though this time. He didn't been married. He gonna
he didn't been married. What you think, Miguel? Blair been married 27 years. He's still gorgeous. He still has not aged from 20 years ago. You telling me he not gonna get some little hottie, some little young thing? Because he's been married 27 years to somebody his age.
He might not.
You think? Well, then that means we have a shot then.
Because look, I thought about Kenny Lattimore. I thought he would go get. Well, I guess she is kind of young. That he went and got that
Judge
judge. Yeah.
You think he's gonna get somebody young, Miguel?
Huh? Is he gone?
Did your phone die?
Did my phone die? Oh, damn.
That's a perfect. What a perfect two funny mamas
Hello,
in.
hello.
We're just talking. Miguel hung up the phone.
Do you expect people, whenever they get divorced after that long, to go opposite on that, or at least deeper into the well on the young side?
Yeah. Did you answer the question, Miguel?
What did he say?
Do you think Blair will get, now that he's divorced, he's been with Desiree, who's his age, 27 years. Do you think he's going to go for younger now?
Get a young hot thing.
Capital? Hell yeah.
Yep.
And why?
Oh, you're in a bad area. You
Oh,
can't.
Miguel, that's
You can't do a podcast. Okay.
Hold on. Am I better now?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is better. Okay, first of all, that's exactly what's going to happen. All men do, and it's called menopause. It's called
menopause.
Men have to go through a menopause as well. And men like to feel, because when they're in a long marriage like that, it becomes routine, and they're looking for the same little intimacies and little things, that the excitement that they ain't getting there. And then when they go out, they look for a younger woman so it can make them feel like they still got it, that they still this and they still that. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as she ain't, too young, that it's going to make no sense. But I mean,
but there, and I'm gonna say I don't disagree with you, and I feel like he would do that for the same reasons, Miguel. He wants a young girl to make him feel young, to do different things.
Right.
He wants a young girl. Young girls are into spontaneity, which we're not so much.
I'm spontaneous.
No, you have ADHD.
no, you don't do like them young girls do.
Yeah, you still don't do like young girls do. They don't zone out.
You spontaneously decide to do the podcast.
I gotta pay you.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
yeah. But no,
Young girls with it. They just with it.
Really?
They don't give a damn. Yeah, they just with it. They don't give a damn. Hide in the closet. I'll bring a couple over and show you.
He said hide in the closet. I'll bring a couple over and show you.
I agree with you, Miguel. And I'm not mad at Blair because you've been with
I'm not either.
You've been with the same woman for 27 years. She's your age. Like if you
But
get,
what about her? Would they be frowned upon? What if she's gonna? You think that's
No, I don't think she will. I think she's gonna get somebody respectfully her age, or she won't get married again.
Yeah.
Or she will end up with like some school teacher, bus driver, some regular guy, something like a businessman. a businessman or something like that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because look at Bill Gates. When he got divorced from his wife, Bill Gates.
It was like a week ago.
No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Not Bill Gates. Jeff Bezos' wife. Jeff Bezos' wife.
Her too.
No, but you know what she did? She got with a social studies teacher, and they're going to go around the world. And you said what?
That lucky bastard.
Yes, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to go around the world
and give away money.
And give away money. And if you're going to do it with
thing ever.
First of all, a social studies teacher is not going to con you. Not a social studies teacher.
No.
He ain't going to con you. He ain't going to be out looking for more. He's going to be satisfied with you and love you more than you've ever been loved before.
Absolutely. And y'all going to go around the world giving away money.
Let's talk about Jennifer Lopez hopscotching back and forth with man.
Hopscotching.
So let me explain to the listeners, Miguel. Jennifer Lopez was with
A-Rod.
With A-Rod. They've been together for a few years now. They've blended their family. They bought a huge multi-million-dollar pad together, and then A-Rod. Businesses together, yes. They were going to start a makeup line together, which A-Rod is now doing by himself, and it looks dumb. It looks so dumb. Oh my gosh! So it do look, because you look at the ad. He holding it's like a concealer for men. You know, their pimples and stuff. It's a concealer, but the picture of him, the promo pic, is him looking at it like, "What is this?" Like, it looks so. Like, if you want to sell concealer from me, you got to make it look sexy. There's nothing sexy about A-Rod looking at the concealer like, "What is this?" So
I don't know.
J-Lo's hand is not in it. But so anyway, they allegedly, there was a little model who came on and said A-Rod was leaving her messages. So then Jennifer Lopez stopped wearing the rings and they broke up shortly.
Don't worry.
Do we look, Miguel?
No, go ahead.
So now they broke up. So now Jennifer Lopez is back with her old boyfriend, Ben Affleck. They have been seen together, holding hands. Ben Affleck is now wearing a watch she gave him when they worked together in a movie. Like, for all intents and purposes, they back together. I feel like going backwards ain't never gonna work good.
Now, that's what I'm saying. What happened that broke it all up in the first place? And did it disappear? Did it melt away? Did the UFOs take it? Or what makes you think it's
Fair
not?
question.
Fair, that's true.
What?
Fair question.
All of the reasons you broke up, y'all had this same stormy romance. So you went out with Ray-Rod. You went out with A-Rod. That didn't work out. And you went out with another boy. It didn't work out.
She went out with the dude, the singer that gave her the two babies, Antonio Rodriguez.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Oh,
Antonio Rodriguez.
Who in the...
Who is that?
Not even singer boy.
And
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
And now she's back with the same guy. And I mean, what? I mean, you run into a brick wall, and then you run into the same brick wall and expect a different result.
Yeah, you know. Do you know the comic Jackie Fabulous?
Yes.
Jackie Fabulous did a great post. She posted a picture of Jennifer Lopez coming out of like the gym with A-Rod, and she said, "This is the look of a woman who knows she's making a bad decision, but he make her feel so good."
Damn.
I think it's familiarity.
It's familiarity.
I think Jennifer just going back to what she's familiar with, as opposed to taking another risk with somebody else and going through something and having.
I think she's throwing it in A-Rod's face. I think it's that kind of. You can't break up that quick and then grab somebody and be like, "Ha ha." I mean, she just didn't even wait.
I think Jennifer Lopez wants to be loved.
Okay, that's true.
I think she wants to be loved.
100%, hands down.
She does.
And she's going back, and I agree with Miguel. She's going back to what's familiar. She knows Ben knows her. She knows Ben knows her vulnerabilities, and Ben treated her beautifully. It's just they. And maybe Ben
has changed.
And maybe Ben has changed, and I think Ben was a big love of her life, and she's going back to the love of her life. And maybe Ben has told her, "I've changed," even though they had him on Raya trying to talk to a little teenager. She wasn't a teenager, but she was a young girl.
Right. Yes,
you know, and Ben would have been drinking, but maybe they were the love of each other's lives. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was that.
I feel like that was it.
Yeah.
I do believe, listen to me, you say, okay, I done been through this and you done been through that, and now we back together, and now you back together with her, and y'all got together a year, and then it's 2 years, and then it's 3 years, and then it's 4 years, and then she's strutting all in the house and shit.
and then she might have another baby, and then she's extra strutting more in the house and shit.
You do know you're on speaker.
What's gonna make you not go back and look for this little young girl again?
Oh.
Well, that's on Ben Affleck if he's healed of his issues. See, that's the problem when you go with somebody who's had drinking problems and codependent issues, and you putting your heart back in their hands. Now, if he is not healed and had therapy, J-Lo gonna be in a little bit of trouble. And also, she isn't healed from A-Rod.
Right. She gotta stop looking.
Like if A-Rod
looking for somebody, let God bring her. Let somebody come into her life. It's gonna have the most unusual.
Well, but A-Rod did that.
What?
I mean, A-Rod did that. She came into her life, and literally, if A-Rod hadn't allegedly cheated on her, they would still be together, living together with their kids. But I think.
But I can tell you 100 Negroes who could have told you A-Rod is who A-Rod is. And A-Rod was going to be A-Rod, who the hell he was going to be back then, and now, and 10 years from now, A-Rod's going to be who A-Rod is.
I think a lot of women think that they can change a man. That's what I think. I think a lot of women think that they can change a man and that the man will make that choice. And it's so funny because
they can change him. They can change him, and they do, because she did change A-Rod for a little while. But you can only change a man for a little while until he becomes so familiar with it, so routine with it, so regular with it, unless it's really that and it's really there and it's really love, it won't last past what I just said. If you really love somebody, it's going to last for eternity. If it's a whole lot of other stuff, you think it's love, it's infatuation, it's power couple, it's all of this other stuff, you think it's love, you hope it's love, you feeling a little love. After a while, you see this little fine girl walk by, you realize, hey, maybe it ain't. And she's still...
So are you saying...
You said maybe it ain't. Right.
Do you think that A-Rod truly didn't love her the way she loved him?
I don't think that's...
I do believe A-Rod loved her. Yes. But you said it. He did not love her the way she loved him. That's normal. 90% of every relationship, the girl loves the guy more than he loves her. That's standard procedure.
Not in my situations.
Hell no. And that's the problem with your situation. You always love more than these guys. I told you to slow down. Hold up. Set it up, lock it down.
You talking
and you
shit,
always
right?
go too hard with these guys. Girl, listen to me. If you meet a guy, first of all, and you do not sleep with him for 3 months, and he sticks with you, then he's really there for you and to know more about you. If after 3 months, after 2 weeks, after a month, he's like, hey man, shoot, I ain't got no time for this, then he ain't there for you. He ain't there for that.
Now, I'm going to say something about this 3-month rule. That's a little bit different. A man also...
What toys you can use, woman?
He said, ask him. You got toys you can use. No, but sometimes a man, because a woman can set the pace of the sexual journey. And a man has to set his clock to a woman's pacing. But that does not necessarily mean because he's waiting 90 days, he's going to love you like that forever. Maybe he just wait 90 days because he know the cookie is at the end of the rainbow. But that's
I'd rather him wait 90 days to get the cookies than wait a week and get the cookie, and then the third week and the 90 days his ass ain't nowhere to be found. So at least make him wait a week. At least make him wait 3 months.
He said a week.
Wake him.
Wake him. Chris, I've made you wait a year.
You know what? It's going to be all worth it, isn't it?
It is.
Hold on, Chris.
What's up, my man?
She made who in a year?
She's coming to St. Louis, and I'll just say October. So we'll see. We'll see who's coming.
So you've been with her. She ain't. Did she let you flicker with it?
Oh, good grief.
No.
It's time to go.
The flickering. This ain't after dark. This ain't after dark.
And plus, we do hot topics on our TV shows. I don't want to sit here on my podcast and talk about current events.
Okay, well, I'm coming on your TV show, and we're going to get it on.
Yeah, but you know what? Next time, you know what was good, Miguel? We're going to bring you back on, and we should do the Zoom thing. A lot of our listeners...
that'd be fun.
They loved it. When we had those boxes,
yes.
Everyone got so many comments. They loved
That's
it.
a good idea.
It's going to be like the Brady Bunch. We're going to have a Zoom.
We'll bring you on, and it'll be hilarious.
We should do somebody, have somebody do a I can have somebody do a quick Brady Bunch thing kind of thing.
Oh, you are silly.
So
But
we'll talk to you a little bit later.
All right, honey.
We love
I
you.
love you guys. God bless you. Take
All
care
right.
of yourself. Be safe and,
All right.
and always put God first.
All right. Oh, love you. All right. Bye bye.
I love you more.
That was Miguel Nunez. If you
So
don't,
funny.
Miguel Nunez. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're back. So maybe it was a power surge.
Oh, you
back? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
somebody asked me, could they introduce me to a professional basketball player? I don't think so. But I don't want
So you just froze.
I know,
can't
I
believe
know, I
You
know.
have such a fucking habit.
Oh my gosh, that was.
Oh my
bad.
God.
Yeah, that was bad. I,
You do it all the
I
time.
know that one was like.
So you're noticing it now?
Do you know anybody who's married to a professional athlete?
I dated lots of professional athletes.
Do they cheat?
Take it easy.
Doesn't no, I don't remember them cheating. It wasn't.
I have an interesting thing. Are you working on something there, Sherri?
Am I working on something?
Yeah, you said a professional athlete.
Oh, yeah, somebody wanted to introduce me to a professional athlete. And Kym and I learned from Kym and a dating coach, I close myself off by making
So fast.
assumptions, like really fast.
Mhm.
And I shouldn't. And so when I got the text in that said, how do you feel about professional basketball players? I was like, nope, they cheat. And immediately, I was,
I mean, you could be like, hey, Sherri, I want to introduce you to Barack Obama's brother. Nope. What?
I know.
She don't even hear it.
Can I tell you something? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
The dating coach, and we're gonna have Diane Valentine on here. We have just been working. I know we've been working nonstop.
And then you didn't say yes because I could have asked her. I got to give her 24 hours.
You book it, and I'm gonna go with it
Okay, I asked you
because I just got to print out the questions that the listeners have for Diane Valentine. But another dating coach, I was in Clubhouse yesterday on a Clubhouse about single moms dating, and they had a very respected dating coach, and she said, Sherri, you need to date outside of your industry. She said, because if you get with somebody like a judge, he's not going to be enamored by what you do. Mm-hmm. He's going to be amused by it, and he's going to like it because you're creative. The creativity is going to appeal to him. Mm-hmm. People outside of the industry. And she said, you need to be telling people outside of the industry, I'm open to date. If you know somebody that you think will be a good fit for me, I'm open. So I said, I'm going to DM Barack Obama and tell him I'm open to date if he knows someone to let me know.
I wish my listeners could see my face.
I'm going to DM Barack and Michelle Obama. Do you understand me? Did you hear what I said?
Group DM.
And I'm going to say,
okay.
Hi, Barack. Hey, Shelly.
Shelly?
Yes, it's Chele. Because
oh boy, you guys like that.
So when I call Michelle, we like this. You hear me? Like we really like this.
Okay.
But I'm going to DM them and I'm going to say, hey, this is Sherri Shepherd. You remember me? You signed 2 books and gave them to me. You took pictures with me. You sent me handwritten notes. I got your honey, still Michelle from the White House. I'm single. I'm open to dating. If you know anybody within your circle that you think would be a good fit for me, you know my sense of humor, Michelle. We've talked Michelle. You don't think I should do that?
No, it's a good idea. It's great.
I did the same thing with Lenny Kravitz. You remember what I did with Lenny Kravitz?
You wanted him, though.
Yep. And what did I do?
I don't know. You just asked somebody to.
Lenny Kravitz. We thought that Lenny Kravitz was Lenny Kravitz.
Thank you.
Oh my!
I didn't say it on the air. That's public.
No,
so
not
sorry.
public.
So anyway, Lenny Kravitz. A girlfriend said Lenny Kravitz is single. She said, Sherri, what about Lenny Kravitz? And I said, are you sure Lenny Kravitz is single? And I'm not really his flavor, but trying to be open. So, because I didn't know now I did a movie with Lenny Kravitz, so it's not like this out of the blue. I tried to think of anybody I knew that knows Lenny Kravitz. And I remembered Lee Daniel, the filmmaker and the showrunner creator of Empire and Stars, and wrote the movie Precious that Lenny and I were both in. He said he knew Lenny. So I sent Lee Daniel a text and I said, Lee, I'm interested in Lenny Kravitz. If he is single, can you make the introduction? That's what I said. 2 days passed. Lee Daniel, you cannot take that ring home.
Okay.
I just want you to know. This ring is not for steal.
Okay, go ahead.
It is not for steal.
I'll put it back.
So Lee Daniel answered me 2 days later, and he said, Sherri, Lenny is in a relationship. He is in a relationship. And he said, when I told Lenny, he blushed. And he said to tell you, he's watched you and you look amazing. And I told Lee, well, you tell Lenny, if this doesn't work, I'm still going to be looking amazing.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Wow. That was nice.
That was good.
Now, hopefully he's not married to that kind of woman who's going to be like, that bitch said what?
No, he didn't say married. He said he's in a relationship.
He's in a relationship, so.
Okay, so
Here we go.
We've been doing a podcast for an hour now. We still have a couple things to do.
Has it been an hour?
Yes, it has. I am the timekeeper.
Okay. See, when I start talking, I'm completely silent.
It's kind of
from Chris.
It's kind of my.
Talking, it just goes dead.
It's kind of my favorite that Kym does not respect any time at all, except for whenever she's podcasting.
Convenience, and when she's tired, and when she's ready to go.
No, I just.
And then she get mean with it. You know, it's been over an hour.
I like to keep us professional. So I got another.
Oh, the same girl who will take her foot and be like, look at.
I only did that one time.
No, you've done it more.
Okay, here. We got your book. No, I was just giving it to you. She said, y'all remember this book?
Oh, Phenomenal Woman.
Yep, by Mika Morris.
Mika Morris.
Her
name is not Mika. They chastised me.
They did?
Yeah.
It's MKA?
You know, it's Mika Morris.
It says MKA. Wouldn't that be Mika Morris? Her real name is Tamika. What you want me to do?
Maybe it's MKA.
It's Mika Morris.
Like her. H-E-R.
Okay. But it's a great gift. But these stories
Phenomenal
in here,
Woman.
Phenomenal Woman. The stories in here, Phenomenal Woman, y'all.
They're from sisters to sisters.
And all these stories about these women and what they went through to get to where they are. Woo! So,
we couldn't have made it back then.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have made it. Did you say back then? They're alive and younger than us.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a little view from Sherri's angle. Okay, got it.
When the made it again, Harriet Tubman was doing the
Underground
Railroad.
Oh my gosh! You know when we were watching the Tulsa Massacre?
I've watched that. I
was with you, sitting with you yesterday.
You were here?
I was here.
You watched 15 minutes of that. Are you serious?
I couldn't. No, I had to watch it at home. I couldn't take it.
Yeah, I couldn't take it either.
It was so much pain.
There's a lot of pain.
I don't know if you want to talk about the Tulsa Massacres because you seem like you're getting irritated.
No, you can talk about it, but today is Andre's birthday. He's come in here twice because I told him that we're going to wish him happy birthday.
And I don't want him to start talking about the Tulsa Massacre. He's going to get mad on his birthday. But watch the Tulsa Massacre.
Yes.
Documentary.
On the History Channel.
On the History Channel. It is absolutely amazing. You know, that was Black Wall Street. That was a financial district for African Americans.
It was a black town. They had everything. They didn't need to go anywhere.
They never left the town.
Their own
movie theaters,
gas stations.
The dollar was recycled amongst the black community. And the nearby whites got very angry that there were professional black men, that the dollar never left. It was a very rich and thriving town. And they got angry because, again, these were people that they had as, slaves. And now they were able to vote.
Yes.
They were able to vote and make policy changes because they would come out and vote. And over a 3-day period in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they bombed in 1921. It was the worst. It was one of the worst slaughters.
Yeah.
In American history.
It definitely was the terrorist attack.
It was a terrorist attack
because they used airplanes.
They used airplanes and dropped bombs on this tiny little city in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that was full of black people. They killed men in front of their families, raped their wives and children.
It was ridiculous.
Bodies were buried in graves
mass
graves because of jealousy of white people towards black people. There was a doctor that came out of his home to just calm the situation. An educated Negro.
A surgeon from the
hospital. And they shot him dead.
Right there on
in front of it. It was a slaughter over a 3-day period. So many were killed. And So what happened was Black people never regained that type of wealth. You know, when everybody talks about generational wealth, where it came down from your grandpappy to the great-grandpappy to the kids. Black people we don't have generational wealth. And it's because of something like that was a model for a lot of cities for Blacks to be thriving. But when they destroyed Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was called the Black Wall Street, it just destroyed the template for generational wealth amongst African Americans.
We're still suffering from
we are still suffering from that. And still even now going through where white people can be jealous of
just what happened on the Capitol, just that ridiculousness, that the privilege, the gall that you're going to.
Because I don't think there's any person that would disagree that if a bunch of Black people had stormed the Capitol and started screaming, hang what's the vice president, Mike Pence. If they had stormed it would have been air raids, it would have been guns, it would have been carnage.
We see that. It's sadly, we talk about it all the time. I'm here in St. Louis. I mean, even recently, whenever that stuff had just happened, there was a verdict coming out here. It's sad. I don't even know at this point which verdict it was, because there's been so many that upset people, and rightly so. But the National Guard was like loading up here, like for a verdict. And then what did you have? What did you have? Like some outnumbered.
They were getting prepared for that.
No, but then they just overdo it every time, and it's like it just makes you sick. Like I don't if people could put their.
They had intelligence that told them people are gathering, they're going to do damage, and they had no backup. They had no National Guard. They just had the regular Capitol Police, who hasn't dealt with this in friggin' 40 years.
It's awful.
They had a very brave and courageous Black man who led the people on a wild goose chase so they didn't find these senators and do damage. And thank God to him, he needs to be on the FBI. That he needs to have such a big promotion and raise and be taken care of for the rest of his life if he wants to retire early. His name's like Earl or Willie or something like that.
He was like, come on this way then. If you wanted whatever he did,
risked his life.
All the people followed him. He led them away.
I bet you he was like, I'm so glad I ate that donut this morning, boy.
He led them away. Good for him.
He led them away from the people. Hi, Andre. Happy birthday.
Wait. Let him come in.
Oh, he needs to come on camera.
Yeah,
so Andre Laval.
I got a little chair for you.
Ladies, it is Andre Laval's birthday.
Isn't it Lavelle?
Yes.
You should have let Sherri answer.
I'm gonna go Andre Laval. What are your pictures, Andre Laval?
Happy birthday, Andre. We've got
prestigious and forthwith and heretofore. That's the way Sherri talks. So I want some Sherri.
Well, Chris, you were gonna say something. Sorry, Andre Laval.
Oh no. We've got some throwback pictures of Andre that we can check out for his birthday. You can follow Andre on Instagram and jump into his DMs on his birthday, not on his birthday, at the Andre Laval.
Picture. Oh my God.
About to chop that thing up. If you're listening, it's Andre in a gi as a young man, as a child, and you should check that out on YouTube.
Was that a karate uniform?
Yes.
Okay.
And see, that shows how small I was, because it actually looks like I'm very young, but I was a freshman in high school.
What?
Okay. All right, young man was right. All right, there we go.
You was like 9. Oh my God! You really grown into yourself, Andre.
I didn't grow into my junior year of high school. No, my senior year.
Oh my gosh, that's
you were in high school?
Yeah.
And there's no way you were in high school.
I was a freshman in high school.
That's crazy. You look so young.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the setup too. The what do you call the stuff over your left shoulder behind you? What is that? The against the door, the frame. Like, what is the patterned stuff?
Oh, that's Afrocentric home decor.
Okay.
Afrocentric home decor is a wooden spoon and a wooden fork that they hung on the wall, and a velvet picture of a black toreador. You remember the pictures of a black bullfighter? He had a cake.
I just thought
Or Afrocentric is them two black people with the big afros. They was naked.
The blue light poster.
The blue light poster, and they was both naked, and it was like
They facing each other.
Afrocentric is the who was it? The Isleys that made that album cover with the woman with the honey dripping off.
No,
her
that's Ohio
Players.
Yes.
That's Afrocentric.
It was
Ow, watch out. That is Afrocentric.
Yeah.
Afrocentric.
A picture of Martin Luther King,
A
Jesus
picture-
Christ.
and
Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Now,
yeah.
how old were you there? Were you doing stand? There's a picture
Yeah,
of
that's-
Andre with a microphone.
That's 21 years old at the Cotton Club.
You look 15.
21. Your ears are huge.
Your ears are bigger
That's
than
how
your
you can
head.
tell that we're related, because all of us have the big ears. So my new brother that I just found out about, he's got the ears.
Oh, so that's how you knew it was your DNA.
Yep. he got the
Wow, how cute you were. You look scared. Remember Richard Pryor when he did that album, that in Ninja's
Yeah,
Crazy?
that's what you look like.
That's exactly what you look like.
ears. I was scared. I actually took my glass. That's when I first started taking off my sunglasses, because I used to wear sunglasses on stage because I was afraid to look at the audience.
Oh,
With my eyes closed.
wait a minute.
And you never felt
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God, like he little blind Andre. This he had on sunglasses, looking like little
can't-
blind Andre.
You can't see it, but he's got a 10 cup in his right hand asking for it.
So your eyes are closed and you're telling jokes?
Yeah, because I was very shy. I was afraid.
It's so funny, and you've now come. You on stage. You don't have to wear sunglasses. Are you scared of the crowd
I
now?
still get nervous. If I'm not nervous, something's wrong.
Yeah, if you're not nervous, something is wrong.
Yeah.
But public speaking is one of the top 3 things that people are scared to do. Is speak in front of.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. It's very hard for people to speak in front of an audience.
Speaking's not. It's not hard if I'm prepared. It's the cold reads and the table reads. Oh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
What? You did the table read.
Yeah, but I'm slightly dyslexic. That's why I have to read it first. So
That's why when we was talking about Andre today, that's what's wrong with him.
Oh, you think
He's slightly dyslexic.
that ain't got
Oh,
nothing
man.
Oh,
No, his
well,
delay.
talking about
when we were talking about he
His
needed
delay,
early
his
intervention.
delay, yeah.
Huh?
We were talking about his delays, like he don't pay attention.
Happy birthday to you.
Come on,
Happy birthday. Happy
Happy birthday.
to you. Oh, we love you, Andre. We love you.
Oh, so
Oh, he's emotional.
Oh,
Andre is crying.
Andre's crying.
My niece Hannah and Joshua
Josh.
came in.
look at that.
Why are you emotional?
And the dog is here.
And the dog.
Oh, Dexter.
He's jumped in his lap and is licking his crotch. Oh,
It's all he ever wanted. Oh.
oh.
Okay,
Speak,
tell us,
Let me blow these candles out.
Okay, make a wish.
Okay.
Make it. You don't start coughing because you don't blowing all them candles.
Yeah.
What the? Oh.
All that smoke.
He's still got it.
Go cut. Oh,
Wait
Joshua
a
done
minute.
failed.
Joshua
Joshua
done failed. You all right, Joshua?
You all right, Joshua?
Man down.
You okay?
Oh,
Is your leg
He
bleeding?
he couldn't handle Andre having the spotlight for just a minute.
Just like his mom always got to still folk.
Hmm.
Why are you emotional? Get him some tissue.
Oh,
Andre.
I'm gonna give you
man.
some.
It's-
Just
it's-
Andre. Even crying more.
Oh, man.
Oh,
He's so
What a
we love you,
guy.
Andre.
He's so sensitive.
Oh, he can't stop crying.
Look.
Oh,
It's the smoke. The smoke.
Yeah. Hey, stop smoking. Stop smoking in the house, guys.
The
we
candle smoke.
love you.
Okay, you can tell us
You gotta
the
do a
truth.
speech, so you gotta.
Okay.
It's been a year, man.
It's been interesting. you
Yeah.
know? I usually don't really celebrate holidays or my birthday or anything because being so far from my family, it kind of messes with me at times. But
Your son is in Asia.
He's in Japan.
Japan.
We got a picture of the two of you together, I believe. If we can pull that up. When you guys are working out, I believe. Is that what it was? I think we got it. Hang on now. We'll get this up in just a second.
Is got a great sense of humor like his dad. He's got 2 children. Andre has 2 grandkids that he was helped raise. That's his son.
Hoorah! Marine Corps. Yes.
They both were Marines.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The brothers were Marines. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that you? Andre?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. My son and I.
That's him and his son.
Yeah.
And his son has got yoked up.
Where is that body?
Hey, Kym, it's his birthday. Kym.
Oh, it's his birthday.
You were not allowed to.
Sorry.
Exactly. I was like, I thought we talked about this.
Sorry, you look fantastic, Andre.
I'm still in there a little bit.
You're in there a lot, Andre.
Which one is you? The one with the hat on, right?
Yeah.
The black hat.
They both have hats on.
Yeah, we started
Y'all started
boot
a
camp
dojo together or something.
Yeah, we started PCW boot camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we had quite a few.
You had clients.
Yeah,
and so that's hard because he's now in Japan with his wife and your 2 grandkids.
Yep.
Who you don't get to see very often. Your mama and your family back in Illinois.
So my mom's in Maryland, but most of my family is.
Now we've got. I believe we have an old school picture. We'll find this in just a second of Andre and his mother. That we'll pull that up in just a second. Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Look at Andre and Sandy looking like Shaft.
That was one of my performances at AKA's. It was a dance club, and they had a comedy.
Why is your shirt open that
It
far?
was sexy.
Oh,
I was like the prince of comedy, so you know.
You can see, listeners, Andre's shirt is open to his knees, and he's got his mama there. He's got black shades on.
And a bunch of hair on his chest, looking like taco meat. Sorry.
It's his
My
birthday.
chest is soft.
Is it soft, Andre?
Even now, it's gray, but it's still soft.
You sent us a picture of you in the shower. We know things are soft. We've seen your body.
Just the chest hair.
Just the chest. I meant your body is soft. Just to clarify, ladies, everything on him is not soft.
Okay, good. All right, clean that up good.
Good. Thank you.
That was a funny picture of you look like you're going to play Richard Roundtree. Shut your mouth. That's a pretty sexy suave picture of you.
And that's water with lemon. I still didn't drink. So I'm in a club with water and lemon.
Your mother looks so proud of you.
Yeah.
Listen to me tell all them dirty jokes.
If they only knew the cool in shape guy with the sunglasses was hiding behind those sunglasses because he was nervous.
Exactly.
I love it. That's kind of you, man.
She surprised me, so I didn't even know she was there till after the show because I really would have been nervous.
Oh, that's great.
You look like you was pulling them in, Andre.
Power outage. Oh, sorry. That's what it said.
So what other pictures do we have to celebrate?
We have some more modern photos of Andre. Actually, there's one of it's a favorite that's it's Andre. You can't even really see his face, and I believe it's a model photo. There's a lot of hello.
Hey.
Guess how old I was on that picture?
I don't even care.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
I was in my 40s.
That's not right. That's not
now,
right.
Now, listeners, this is Andre in his 40s, yoked up, muscles rippling, chest, pecs rippling, arms. He's got muscle in places in his arms, and he's got his shorts, which are falling because he's not wearing underwear in his shorts. So it's kind of, when your shorts fall on a man right there, and it's like he is yoked. This is yum chocolate dip. Won't you give me some? Baby, give me a ride of that scoop. Make you want to shoot.
That's salt and pepper. You ain't know?
Yeah. Then let's get back to the subject.
Oh, okay.
Work up a sweat. Make you say, skip to Malou, my darling. That's kind of body got skip to Malou.
All right, we got a few more modern photos.
That body was it.
I think it's still in there. I think he's still got it because he's not in bad shape, despite Kym's jabs from time to time.
No, and he's losing weight too. Andre is losing weight, and he's getting back into his fighting shape, that warrior stance.
I'm working on it.
You're getting there.
All right.
COVID is over. We opening up.
Couple more for you. Hold tight. We're getting that here. Look at that. The woman of the hour. She provided Sherri with an edible earlier. Shout out to Luenell.
Yeah, I got an edible early. That's Miss Luenell.
Yep.
That's Andre, and I don't have
That's
my glasses.
Lisa Holly and
Oh,
Oh, that's
Lisa Holly.
Lisa. You couldn't tell
that was
apart.
at your house.
Oh, for
That was
damn.
at my
No,
Whose house was
Sherri's
that?
house.
That was
Sherri's
my
house.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
That was during that 4th of July
Oh,
party.
that was the 4th of July. I was like, what was y'all at my house?
We met on a comedy.
And
That wasn't but a couple of years ago. Andre, you look 10 years younger. Damn.
Okay. All right. Again.
Oh,
his
yeah.
birthday.
Sorry, Chris.
It's all good.
Sorry,
All right.
my bad.
Yeah, you just keep.
Oh, look at Andre and D.L. Hughley.
Andre and D.O. Hughley. Y'all were in a nightclub.
Actually, remember you did a show. We went to Ohio, I think, when you opened up for DL.
Oh, that was at the in Toledo at the casino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Says Hollywood Casino in the background there. Yeah.
And you flew up to Ohio to support Kym, or was y'all dating?
Supporting Kym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were with me.
That's what I just said.
I don't think they'd call it dating.
It's called you little bump and
Okay,
grind.
look at this picture.
Oh, sorry.
And-
Oh,
That's my mama.
I always love my mama. She's my favorite girl.
She looks so much younger than me. Look old.
You got that gray beard on. Now, you know when you look older than your mama.
Yeah, my mama is 72 on that picture.
And you look
Whoa.
72 and a half. Look older than like Father Time next to this beautiful woman.
I think we've got one more of Andre after he was getting ready to have a. Oh, hello! What's happening here?
Oh!
Right on the bed, right there.
This is a close-up picture of Andre brooding and sullen and morose, and he's like subtexting with his eyes.
Name that album.
Beautiful picture with his gray beard. Looks like he a little slightly tinted red lip.
That's my Idris Elba.
Very much is.
First of all, it ain't Idris Elba.
You just gonna
Not
keep
an
on.
album.
You gonna keep
It's
on. Right? You just
okay,
can't let it go.
just
It's
can't
his
let it go.
birthday.
Okay, sorry.
It's Alba. It's Idris
it
Elba.
Elba?
No,
I
it's
thought it was
Elba. But
Elba.
today on his birthday,
Idris Elbow.
First of all,
Idris Elba for whatever it is on your birthday. That's a very beautiful picture. That's very sexy.
And we'll close it out. Oh, go ahead.
Every day I pray,
Wait, Chris, gonna
holding
close it
your
out.
lips to mine, and every night.
okay, Chris.
I think there's one more. I think there's one more with him and his two favorite ladies. I could be
Let's see.
wrong. We'll see. We're working on it. This we got hamster in the cage and the computer here. Hang on.
A hamster in the cage, so the listeners can complain. Guess what the listeners been complaining about, Andre? That we don't have matching chairs.
That's not me.
Oh! Wow! This is weird. This is awkward. This is. Andre sent me this. He said, "Here's a picture of me
him
and my
Coco Brown.
here's."
That's not me.
Andre sent me this picture. He said, "Here's a picture of me and my two favorite mamas," and this is so awkward.
You got a picture of Coco Brown
That's Coco Brown.
and me and Andre. Sherri ain't nowhere to be found.
I am nowhere to be found. And I let this man, I said, happy birthday,
You
Andre.
let him rub you.
And I said, you can hug me and rub on me and feel on me. And he grinded on me so hard.
Yeah.
I was
He took some liberties, huh?
Andre literally was cupping. You know how you bend down and you cup a girl?
Oh,
He
boy.
was cupping me, and I let him. And you gonna put up a picture? I'm not even in the picture. And I love Coco Brown. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not even in the picture nowhere.
You're wrong for that.
Bet you Coco Brown didn't let you cup her.
Hell no, she didn't.
Coco Brown wouldn't let nobody. You wasn't cupping Coco. You wasn't cupping Coco.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
Coco.
it can't all be happy tears. I needed some sad tears to close it out. Sorry, that may say a lot about me.
It's light outside. It's pitch black. I just want to
It's
say.
that's because it was a power outage in your neighborhood.
No, it's because it's nighttime. We've been on there talking.
You have such a problem with talking. It just trips me out.
She's winding down.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
winding down. When Kym winds down, she's like coming off her high.
Well,
I like sitting between your two heads. Man.
Tell Andre the artist.
I'm here.
You can't.
Oh, that's funny.
No matter which way you go, you're between our two heads. Isn't that wonderful? So we enjoyed you, Andre. We love you. Happy birthday. This has been a year. It's been a rough year. You've been taking care of a lot of people, and you've been giving. You
Yes,
haven't given
Andre.
much back. So Kym and I have decided to give you $100,000 to start
What?
Your production company.
What?
No way.
Yeah, no way. That we was lying.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
I was like, I can't.
That's not very.
I was gonna say, if the government heard me say that, the government.
You know, no,
you
but
got
I was looking at
$100,000?
Andre's face, and I was like, you can't get this joke out because Andre's
Yeah,
like,
that's messed up.
he about to start crying again and be like, okay, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it.
Andre had already sent out.
Should buy that computer that you want, that you in there working.
We're gonna
on.
get you a new computer.
Yeah, well, the one that you like, the thing you've been working on. We can buy that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
That
birthday,
don't say
Andre.
he really wanted that. I think
No,
he
he
wanted
said
something
he
else.
wanted. No, he said he wanted that.
Are you sure? Because you kind of here's the thing. We're kind of saying we're gonna make one of your dreams come true.
Right.
So
Well, if
we
you
didn't
want
know.
to make one of my dreams come true, you ain't got to spend no money.
Would that probably be cheaper?
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper than the computer. You go first, then
I go first.
You go first.
Well, I
I'll
gotta
round
go
it out.
first. You gonna round it
Because then
out.
he'll be tired by the time he gets to me. Andre ain't had none in so long. Your
been a
behind
year
sit on
and a
top of him. He gonna bring your back all out of.
Girl,
All the pins gonna fall out your mouth.
No, you understand.
Oh man.
Andre would just he's up against me. He gonna be done. He gonna be like. So it ain't gonna take a long time.
Let me tell you something, Andre. But that's why I said I'll bring up the back end and the tail end, because by the time I get to Andre, he gonna be like, let me just sleep for 45 minutes. Oh gosh, after he finished with you. Because this is what Andre said. After I hugged him and let him fill me up for his birthday, I was getting ready to leave. He goes, why don't you go on in the bedroom?
The picture that fell over Andre's head.
Oh no.
Andre,
It was so funny. I said, the picture that fell on his head. Oh my God. I said, Andre, what? He goes, go on in the bedroom.
Andre is like a prisoner that get out.
That's what I said. If we give him some, it'll be cheaper to get him a computer.
Oh yeah, that might be right.
And it'll be less work.
It'll be less work. Yeah, you're right.
Oh gosh, because Andre, that first you walk in with no clothes on, Andre gonna be like, oh God, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You think you gonna get some
Oh
pleasure?
God.
He gonna be asleep.
He gonna be asleep,
Come
right?
on, can you bring me some water
Okay.
and a warm towel?
Okay.
Hey, Chris, you see I let them go on with their joke? 'Cause they know they ain't gonna make that move.
What's it? Oh man.
If y'all miss next week's 2 Funny Mamas, I tell you that.
Oh man. Oh boy. She's gonna pee.
No, I'm not to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is why we love Andre Lavelle. Andre Lavelle, happy 37th birthday.
Thank you very much.
37
Yeah.
runs around the moon and the sun and the Saturn and all of that. And we love you.
We love you, Andre. Good
The man
night,
who does it all, who's
everybody.
got the most
Hey,
potential.
wait, we want everybody. Chris said what?
telling people.
Chris said what? I mean, almost farted. Oh, shit.
I'm in the wrong
Is that what we said now? Is that what we're doing now?
Oh no. 2 Funny Mamas. No.
I used to say that word. Wait a minute. So why he
Oh
told me
no. No.
Yeah, I didn't mean hold on. I didn't mean to say that word. Read that word. Hold it, just hold it. Hold it. Put your hand up. Put your hand. Think of football. Baseball. Ex-husband. Think of somebody else. Think of church. Stop laughing. Think of church. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
What did that edible do?
Oh God, I can't help her. So what should we say? Who does she hate?
Oh.
Oh my God, she's crying. She has tears coming down.
That's a good little dress. you
Yeah.
got on.
Look at the
Andre,
way she
she's
cried.
giving Andre a preview.
Yeah, that's it.
Sherri Shepherd has literally cried her face off.
Oh, my God.
Everyone. Can you replace that word I said, Chris, and say pass gas? My parents, they told me not to say that word. Are you serious?
You didn't pee up the little wedding dress?
Oh, Lord. Did you say the wedding dress?
Oh, God.
You done peed up the little wedding. You didn't bring back my clothes from your last pee. I'm like, you don't want my good shit.
Remember when she was acting hard?
I just got that in the mail.
Remember she was acting hard? She was like, "Oh, that edible's not going to do it doesn't."
Let me tell you something. She over here tweaking. Okay.
Oh my God.
So look, Chris, let's get out of here, y'all. We want to say, Joshua, did you bring us some cake? What you come in to say? Come say goodnight, everyone. Auntie Sherri screaming.
Come here,
Is it loud?
Joshua. Come say hi. Come on.
Say it here. We can't hear you.
Obviously, this door or room has to be soundproof. I can hear you from outside.
Screaming.
And I can hear you from the living room.
Joshua.
So
thank you. Joshua, I just wanted to say thank you for bringing some order to this home. Thank you.
What?
Joshua, the main one.
Oh my God.
Go get Auntie Sherri some sweatpants. You know how mommy. Yeah. Look how you look at
Oh God. The way Joshua looked at you, he backed away slowly.
And why he looked down at my cry?
He looked down at your cry.
He's thinking what happened.
Hey, you got an old mama.
I gotta unzip this.
All right, we gotta go, y'all. Thank you for listening and watching.
Happy birthday, Andre.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Love you, Chris.
Love you.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.